All done. We'll be in Dublin by tonight. One-way ticket.
So I say we just pack up and go, do we?
Well, it's a pity it's not Mauritius. I just spoke to your mum. She's excited to see you. Liv even dropped a cool act and said so.
And did you tell her we won't be coming back? Or that she won't be living here after all? What about my mum? Did you tell her she was coming back on her own? But no work, nowhere to live. We can't stay with Sandra for long, so... Don't seem real, does it?
Well, I've just made it real. And no, I didn't tell them.
Or anyone. We can't just leave without saying anything.
We'll say it was a last-minute cheap deal for a couple of weeks, and we'll tell them properly later.
And what about Adam?
He's Adam. He'll understand. What?
Remind me why this changes everything.
I don't want to change everything, Aaron. I want it to go back to how it was. No looking back.
Really? Not for anything?
No looking back.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, mate? Coming round here drinking my juice, eating my toast.
I like white toast. Layla only buys brown.
Dumper, mate.
Oh, aye. A dating app. Seriously.
This isn't just any dating app. You see, this one, it's Annabelle's only. If you're not posh enough, you're not swiping.
So how do you get on there?
Power of persuasion, mate.
You mean lying?
No one cares. Posh girls love me.
Oh, and they love being called Annabelles.
Darling, they adore us.
But where does this obsession come from?
Well, it's not an obsession. It's a special interest. I like the way they do that croaky voice thing and the way that they laugh. That my jacket?
Don't, right.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground.
Hilarious. Absolute idiots, the pair of you. What are you doing here, anyway? Layla got bored of your crap jokes.
They had a massive fight about toast. Now he's dumped her. And I'm showing him a few Annabelles. Seriously, what's with the jacket? Oh, is it a special request from one of your clients?
We don't talk about that, remember?
I mean, because you are totally making it work.
Do you actually think that I want to do this?
I thought you were working down at Home Farm.
Well, yeah, I am. Make some money, dig us out of this mess.
So what have they got you doing there?
What? Something to do with shifting hay bales.
You might want to put a few more sugars in your brew, kid.
Oh, she looks like she hasn't washed in a week.
She's meant to be at a festival.
You still wash at festivals?
No. Some people even wear adult nappies. So they don't give up a good spot near the stage. What about that?
Oh, she looks like a triffy with lipstick.
No, not the outfit. It's horrible. I meant the bag.
Oh. Go off, you don't know how much it costs.
You do know that this is my 40th?
Well, I think you might have mentioned it. There you go.
Hey, why not at school?
Poorly. And she can't exactly go to work with me, and she needs an haircut, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, well, hope you're not going to spread your germs around here. I can't afford to get ill.
No, not with the place as busy as it is.
Don't think you need to worry about that.
Come on, hop up.
Can you do my nails and all?
Hey, don't push your luck.
Do you know what, Kerry? I can see why you really, really like this. Never know, maybe someone will get it for you for your birthday.
It's just that person would have to go on the website, you know, that one at the bottom of the page. And then they'd have to know exactly what they were looking for. Then they'd have to order it straight away so it came on time. Just don't think it's going to happen.
So, I'll pick her up about dinner.
Bye,
Behave.
I was thinking Holly Hagan.
What, the wrestler? Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to drum up some business. I'll see you both later.
Right.
You do know who Holly Hagan is?
Yes, practically went to school with her.
Were you a teacher?
I'll tell you what, I will holly you up if you do me a favour. Keep an eye on your dad for us. Find out what he's planning for my birthday and report back to us, right? I'm not having him make a monkey out of me on my 40th.
Who are you?
Hay fever.
Not a chance. That's like me being called hangover. I'd shake your hand, but...
These antihistamines are not working.
Do you recognise this fella? Does he work for you? The little fella right there.
Will you shut up? And Mum checks the weather history, by the way.
OK, not gonna lie, there's a bit of cleaning up to do.
Why is it not printing?
Is it important?
Yeah, it's important. It's a contract, and he's waiting in the lounge, and I'm looking like an idiot. He already doesn't think I'm up to it. Started going on about how he wasn't expecting someone so young.
I could have a look if you like.
What's happened to you?
I'm shifted hay bales and I'm allergic. All right, just give me a second, I'll look.
Well, as long as you don't get snot on it.
Oh, well, I'll be all right in a minute. To be fair, I'm probably better at that than working out there anyway.
Not much of a country mouse, then? You're more of a town mouse?
All right, fine. But don't come in looking like that.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
What?
Need a good seeing to. Your nails. Nobody likes a lady with builder's hands.
I have not got builder's hands.
Well, no, you haven't. But when was the last time you had him seen to? Oh, I could fit you in at lunchtime if you like, as a favour.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Oh, best behaviour.
What, me?
No, me. I heard from the bishop, and as long as I keep my head down, there'll be no repercussions. Okay.
Are you ever gonna grow up, or is this it?
And by that, do you mean date the bishop? Or find myself a nice constable?
It's embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
You are.
When she reverts to type, don't say you weren't warned.
Hey, Bernice.
Harriet.
You couldn't fit me in for a quick wash and trim this afternoon, could you?
Oh, I've just booked out my lunchtime. Of course I can.
Oh, great. About 1:30?
It's all a bit cloak and dagger. Like meeting behind the bike sheds. If you think you're going to get to second base with me, you can think again.
It's a bit late for that.
Yeah, fair point.
Sit down. I'm going away.
OK. I think we'll all cope for a week or two. You going somewhere nice?
For good.
What are you talking about, Robert?
I've got to. We've got to. It's not working like this.
OK. Got to. It's different from want to.
You're the only person I've told to keep it quiet.
Well, that's ridiculous for a start. What's this?
I wanted my kid to have something that meant a lot to me.
So you chose 100 grand. How sweet.
I mean...
And a picture, which I'm assuming is your dad. Money and photo, photo and money. Job well done. Easy, this parenting lark. Well, enjoy the rest of your life.
You said you didn't want me involved.
I said I was okay with it. Thought you might have changed your mind.
Well, there's the trust fund as well. I'll make sure the kid doesn't go without. I can't do anything more. I can't.
I know I wouldn't be able to deal with it.
It's more complicated than that.
Taking off. Leaving your life behind. That what, uncomplicated?
I'll try anything.
Mission accomplished.
Took you a while, that, mate.
Yeah, well, most of it was spent shifting debt from one credit card to another to make room for it. Anyhow, It's done now. And I'd say that's pretty much an entire lifetime of her being nice to me.
I wish I could think of a present of a lifetime for Nicola. I asked her once.
Yeah? What did she say?
Something about my life insurance policy.
What are you thinking? Baltic cream or little white lie?
There's actually a colour called Little White Lie.
No, that was a little white lie. You owe me a coffee now. You're an idiot. Bit of decorating.
Yeah, I thought I'd make a start on those windowsills. Might even choose a new colour for the walls.
And when does the
The plea hearing, I honestly don't know. Lunchtime? Casey Osborne said she'd call, so...
Do you want hand decorating? 2 hands are better than 1.
I've got 2 hands.
4 hands. You know what I mean.
OK, thank you. And I know what you're thinking. This is just a distraction. Maybe paint over some awful memories.
No, I was thinking what a slob you were for taking so long to sort it out.
Turns out it was a network issue. It's quite interesting, actually.
Let me guess, you're single.
Have you read this?
What?
This, the contract.
No, of course not.
You don't know what he's doing.
Who?
Lachlan, he's getting killed on this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There, paragraph 8.
Sorry, mate, it just looks like loads of words in a straight line to me, that.
Right, he's basically asking for exclusive use on whatever he wants. OK, so, dunno, quads, clay pigeons, treetops, with virtually no warning. No, Declan would have laughed at this.
Who's Declan?
No, I should really tell Lachlan.
I think he'd appreciate that. Lesson in business from his local scarecrow.
Well, it's so urgent.
They honestly haven't told you, have they? I've seen Robert. He told me not to tell anyone, but, he's going away with Aaron. Permanently. Aaron can't handle it, so they're going, and it's my fault.
When?
When did he tell me?
No,
or-
when are they going?
Today.
What, today? That's mad. And he hasn't even said a thing to me. No, absolutely no way. Someone needs to talk some sense into him.
Well, Beck, I don't think you should say anything. I promised I wouldn't...
It's all about the long strokes. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Long stroke.
Paddy Longstrokes. That could be a porn name.
You just help, couldn't you?
You told me I was doing it wrong.
Ruin my trousers now.
Well, that's the whole point of wearing a pair of nasty old kicks, so it doesn't matter. No. No. What I meant to say was you should have worn some nasty old kicks, not a fine denim trouser, like...
Why don't you do even more samples on the wall, Marlon?
What's that, Paddy Longstrokes?
Come here.
Why?
Come here. That window ledge needs masking. Chop, chop.
If it's not too much to ask. You want me to? Hello? Ronna Goskirk's phone? Yeah, she's just here. One sec, please. It's the police. Must be news about the plea hearing.
What are you skulking round here for? You're dropping A everywhere. I did your printing. Right, OK, thanks. So, we'll hand it here then. Have you read it? Will you go and stop stinking up the house? Don't sign that contract.
You did that.
Pierce pleaded not guilty.
That's terrible.
Saw it coming. What I didn't see, though, is the trial's in 2 weeks.
It's in 2 weeks. You all right?
been better. Still, no point picking it apart, is there? So are we going to check out these colour samples or what?
There you go. Hey, I wish I was a bit more like that. Just going where the mood takes me. I have to plan everything. Even wash me keks and change my money a month in advance.
I'm gonna get someone in to help you with it all, though.
Forget about it. I'm gonna go see your mum for a couple of weeks. You're not joining the army. My turn next, though. And it won't be Dublin, it'll be somewhere tropical where the babes are irresistible, mate.
They resist you. You going to see your mum?
Yeah, me and Robert are, yeah.
Upson leaves me to cope just like that.
Just cheap deal.
Oh, good for you. Listen, I can help out the yard if you like.
What, you?
No, it's fine. I think Pete's looking for some extra work, so...
Bit ungrateful.
Anyway, I better get back, get packed.
Yeah? What time are you leaving?
This afternoon, so... I'll see you soon, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get all your contracts looked over by the gardener?
Go, Finn. Now.
Just read it.
I've read it.
Nobody in the right mind would sign that. He basically gets used to the grounds whenever he wants them, but only pays for when he's using them.
Tell you what, why don't I give you time to think about it? Maybe pass it by Mummy and Daddy as well.
It's fine. I've got it under control.
You are crazy. Do you even know what sole option means?
Do you know what you're fired means? You've done nothing except stick your nose in. Seriously, go home. And when you get there, I'd start packing. I read your tenancy agreement as well. If I was you, I'd start looking for somewhere else to live. Mate.
Where's my brother?
Sorting stuff out at work.
And was he going to come and tell me personally, or what? I was going to get a postcard? This isn't right, Aaron, you can see that.
None of this is ideal, you know, babe.
No one has to go anywhere, Aaron, not because of me.
Right, nice one, thanks for that.
That's not what I meant.
Hang on a minute. If Robert didn't tell you, then how do you know? Did she know?
Does it matter?
Did Robert tell you?
I don't see why you can't just stick around. For a bit, at least, and think about it.
You ever wonder what I'd do to you if you were a bloke?
Right, there is no need for that.
Get her out of here, then.
Oi, what are you doing? Get in the car.
What?
You and me need to talk. Come on.
And if curly doesn't work, then we'll iron you as flat as a board. Or somewhere in between.
Trust me. You gonna look hot as hell with a few waves.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Right, take a seat. Who normally looks after your nails?
What? No one.
Oh, that's no good.
Well, that's what happens when you've got 2 kids, 3 jobs, and a dad that's decided to make a complete fool of himself.
Can you take these out now, please, Kerry?
No, not done yet.
There's somewhere I need to be.
No, is it bingo?
Let's find you a nice, cheerful colour to match her sunny disposition.
Oh, I'm not going to go, Harry. I think the curls will look great. Just think you'd get there a lot quicker if you stuck your finger in some sockets.
Fruit never falls far from the tree.
Pardon?
What about sugar and sass? Just like your mum. This is all just one schoolyard to you, isn't it? Well, I'm sorry, Debbie, but I'm not the type to be bullied.
Well, that's because you're the dinner lady.
Oh, no. Not once we take these out to look fab, then.
Oh, well, like a dinner lady with a perm.
Nothing you can do for that sour little face of hers, is there, Kerry? What now?
Nora Batty, everyone. Alive and well in Emmerdale.
Put that phone away, Debbie, or I will shove it where the sun don't shine. Now, ladies.
What did you just say?
I think she said something about shoving it where the...
You heard. Look, I know you have had a really tough time, and I am sorry. But you've got so much going for you as well. I mean, good looks if you'd ever crack a smile. A family who loves you. You have no reason to act like such a cow. Oh, no, Debbie, please, you'll feel better after a bath.
Where are you going?
Perfect.
You'll miss all this when Chaz gets back.
What, working here? Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do love a good chat, but it can get a bit staid in here, and I like a bit of a rumble with my gin in the afternoon. Know what I mean? Breaks it up.
Why are you following me?
For heaven's sake, at least let me give you a proper blow-dry.
I don't want a blow-dry.
What have you done to him?
Me? Nothing. I'm giving you a chance here. I'll even buy us a couple of drinks. Just let's talk.
What if I don't want to?
What are you going to do? You're going to arrest me?
An exorcism might be more in order.
Why'd you have to lash out like this every single second? So help me. 2 glasses of white wine, please, quickly before I brain her.
Oh, everybody hear that? Not very becoming of a vicar, is it?
I'm sorry. I came here, despite this, to try and build bridges. But she is out of control.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Some stupid ex-copper thinks she can come into our family and start throwing her weight about. I don't think so, love.
Debbie, I don't know what's going on, but cut it out, or I'll throw you out.
Oh, will you? You know what? I knew this would happen. Butter wouldn't melt, would it?
Excuse me.
What's so funny?
Oh, I don't know. Rebecca's face, she looked like she just stroked a cat and got bit. You're travelling light then, yeah?
I'm not going back, Ad.
You what?
You've seen what happens when we stick around here.
Are you being serious? How's that going to work out?
I don't know, do I? But we're just going to get away and then I'll sort the business out and anything else.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about you two and her. Mate, it still happened, whether Robert's here to see it or not.
Yeah, well, he's not the first dad to walk away. He won't be the last.
She might not even be here in 6 months.
Well, she might still be here. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Look, you should have a key for the flat, you know, someone needs to get in and out. Shift up. I can't give you my key, but I'll give you Robert's, and then you've got somewhere to stay if your mum starts getting on you.
What? Where is it? Aaron. Aaron! Aaron! Aaron!
Emmerdale continues in half an hour.